going on, you guys? Now, before we get into today's topic of the video, a certain somebody had got an OF, but I'm not gonna say who it is. If you don't know what OF is, you can figure it out. If you do know, you know. DM me on Instagram and I'll send you the link or the name of the OF, and we could get started from there. You know, if you guys are into quarantine stuff, so let's get in. So today we're gonna be talking about the N3R KBD 350Z front bumper. Now, in my opinion, one of the sexiest bumpers that KBD has ever produced for the 350. Just look at this face. I know it droops down a little bit, but this is just the style that I love. The lip, everything about this bumper, I love. I'm gonna be telling you guys all about the things that I really like about this bumper, and the one or two things that I don't like about it. Now, if you don't know what KBD is, they make fire-ass body kits for all types of vehicles, not just 350Zs. They have Jeeps, FCRX7s, 370s, all types of cars, and they're all polyurethane. And the coolest thing about their bumper is that it's not fiberglass, so impact is not going to crack anything on these bumpers. These things bend. When they come from the factory, they come folded. Like, bro, like, these things are so, it almost looks like it's broken if you've never ordered from KBD. And it could be a little bit intimidating at first, but trust and believe, once it's out of the box and you hit it with a heat source, this is the final product that you get. Very, very good aftermarket fitment, and I couldn't be happier about this bumper. At the price point of this bumper is actually, in my opinion, excellent. Without shipping, it's about $300 and something, and maybe in the high threes. But due to coronavirus, there was no local pickup available, and the only local pickup they have is gonna be here in California. Now, of course, like I said, like all of you guys know, due to the coronavirus, people were taking precautions, so they did not offer any local pickup. It's all good though, so you know what, I just paid for the shipping. The shipping was like an additional $150 to $200, which is a lot. That's a lot for shipping and handling. But you know what, it is a big piece, 34 pounds, what are you gonna do? So yeah, the bumper finally came. It came out to about in the high 400s. And if you guys do have an option to locally pick it up in the future for your future 350Z builds, I highly recommend you doing so. It makes the bumper that much more worth it. But in my opinion, I fucking love this style of the bumper, so I had to just get it. I didn't care about not being able to locally pick it up. I wanted this thing, and now it's here. As you guys know, I'm gonna show you guys a video of what the 350Z looked like before this transformation, and we're gonna do a whole walk around, a full 360 of the car, what it looks like now. Now, roll the clip of what the 350 looked like before. The Z before the transformation. Check out. This is just a KBD wing. We are not going to be talking about it in today's video, but it is the same company as the bumper. Now, the fitment of it, you know, it is really nice. They offer different hardware, but you know what? I'm not going to get into it too much, but just know that I do have the full kit. This is what the car looks like now. The car was crashed here, but it has an over fender from Crown Carbon Crafting. That'll be a separate video as well if you guys are interested in that, in their product. But this is what the car looks like now. The car looks beautiful, and I couldn't be happier with it. Now let's talk about one of the things that most people have issues with, and that's gonna be fitment. Now, let's come over on this side. As you can see here, the body line is not close to OEM on this side, but you do have to take into consideration that most 350Zs, the stock body panels, like the fenders, are not gonna be sitting where they should be. Now, this fitment could be better, but you have to take into account, is your 350Z bodywork, are the other lines on the car matching up? If they're not, don't be surprised if the fitment isn't near OEM. But for an aftermarket bumper, the fitment is amazing. This side, the fender sits above my headlight, so I know this isn't where the fender should originally be. A quick solution to this is I've seen people get bumper clips, quick releases, and they just kind of jam this together, but that's coming in a future video as well. Now, if you come on this side, fitment is a lot more fire. Okay, this side it looks a lot better because the fender sits where it should be. Now, you see where the body lines are on this side compared to this side looks much better, and that's only because of my car's fault. That is not my fault. That is not KBD's fault. They make excellent body kits, and that's just what it is. Installation, it was relatively very easy. Now, mind you, I did have some very skilled mechanics with me to help me out in my process. I'm gonna link their Instagram handles and TikToks or whatever they want me to link here. Lemuel Galingo, Bruce, they helped me out. This thing took about 30 minutes to install. I've seen other YouTube videos of people taking entire days to install this with 3 or 4 people, but it is not that hard when you have some people that know what they're doing. Thank you, Lemmy and Bruce, again for helping me out with this bumper. I really appreciate you guys. All right, so popping the bonnet here. Mounting points, you're gonna have these 3 holes right here and these 3 holes right here. Mind you, these holes do not come pre-drilled. You're gonna need a drill bit, drill your own holes, but they do give you markers on where you should be drilling. After you drill these holes, you could use your stock OEM 350Z bumper clips that came with the original bumper. They fit just fine, and it's gonna mount here, and you're gonna have 2 screws that go in underneath right here, where my finger is. If you guys want an in-depth video on it, I will make that, but this is not an installation video. This is just an overall review. And they have 2 bolts that go over here as well. And 350Z, I guess, recently started handing out these cross member supports for underneath the car. It's like this little 2 metal plates that fold like a triangle like this. You mount it to the bottom of the cross member, and it sticks out to about this much of the bumper right here, and this lip sits on top of it because, mind you, this bumper is 34 pounds and it's gonna need some more support. Now, if you do not install the cross member that they provide you, your lifetime warranty is void. So please, please, please install the cross member support if you want to have that lifetime warranty that KBD offers. But if you don't install it, you void your warranty. And that's just what it is. It is amazing to me. I really like it. For an aftermarket bumper, it looks the closest to OEM. I got this bumper because I really do love the way the OEM 350Z Nismo bumpers look. The only thing I don't like about OEM, I don't like the emblem. For some reason, the emblem on the bumper itself offsets the look of the car for me. It just makes the hood, it just makes the nose look a lot longer than it should. I don't know why. It's probably the same size, but that logo being there, it's just not for me, bro. Like, I just don't like it. And another thing I like this bumper so much is because it has the built-in lip. So I had a lip on my old bumper and it got ripped off because of a squirrel. And that's just, I guess that's just the life of a lip, you know. I've known a lot of people that have lost their lips. And the thing I like about this is that the lip is built in and it has a slight curve at the bottom here. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this curve, but to me, it really sits well with the body lines of the car, in my opinion. I really like the way it looks. To each their own, obviously. But overall, I am super happy with the way it came out. The bumper looks amazing. This is obviously not painted yet. This is how it comes straight out of the box. And honestly, my car's already black, so doesn't look bad at all. I really like it. I mean, yeah, it leaves handprints and oil stains more often than paint, but sorry guys, it's a truck. Just waiting for it to pass by so you guys don't hear it too much. I live in an apartment complex. There's a lot of noises. My apologies. But yeah, final thoughts about this bumper. What I would like to see in the possible version 4 from KBD. The only qualm I have is just the weight. This being 34 pounds, it is definitely not a light bumper. The stock bumper literally feels like plastic compared to this one. It probably is, like, to be completely honest with you. The stock bumper, just off of like eyeballing or just guessing the weight, feels like 15 pounds. This thing right here is 34 pounds. When you pull it out of the box, it is freaking heavy, dude. Freaking heavy. And that is the only qualm I have with this bumper. In the version 4, if KBD does decide to, you know, update their Nismo style bumper, just weight savings would be like what, 20 pounds. If this was 20 pounds, I'd be happy with that. 15 pounds would be a dream. But you know, I know I might be asking for a lot, because losing pounds and increasing durability or maintaining same durability is probably very hard. Now I understand. talk about the last thing that I want to talk about, the unfolding process. A lot of people are always skeptical. I see a lot on the forums and the comments about, does it unfold properly? Like, what is the process? Does a blow dryer really work? And let me just tell you, it does. You just gotta have patience. This thing came in the box folded in 3 points. 1, 2, and it had like the bottom fold 3. It was like a freaking sandwich. Now as you see it, I did not do any forcing. It didn't require any type of pressure. It's literally just heat. A blow dryer works just fine. They state it on the website and in the instructions they send you with the bumper. And all you gotta do is hit it with heat, and in a couple hours, this is what you get. Now, that part is the coolest part to me, that it folds and it will always retain its shape back, meaning it's practically indestructible. You could drive off of a curb, and if you hit it pretty hard, if you scrape it, you're not cracking the under, you're just scraping it. That's all it is. While we were trying to mount my wing, my buddy was actually trying to cut into the inside of it so the 3M tape would stick better. You can't even cut it. It doesn't leave a mark. Like, these things are insane. And for the price point and for the fitment, KBD is the way. Like hands down, like, this car, it really just completes the look of the car. Just that long slanted nose, that really aggressive front end, the built-in lip, it just looks amazing. Like, what do you guys think? The car looks freaking amazing. Like, just like the front, the original 350Z bumper is really flat in the front, so it's real prone to rock chips. You know, driving on the road, gravel, like, it'll hit the bumper because of how flat the face is. And you know, this bumper, it has a little bit more aerodynamic features to it. And probably another really cool thing I like about this bumper is that now you can see my intake. Now I know because of this, everyone's gonna immediately know that this is not the HR, but I don't care. I still love my car. And the fact that you can see the intake just means more air, means more horsepower. So that's what it is. I really love the bumper. Now, like I said, I do have the full KBD set. Not the full KBD set. I have the wing. So I will be making a video on that another day. It is polyurethane as well. This thing also bends if you need it to. We'll talk about insulation, my opinion, price point, fitment, and all that in a different video. But just know that I do have this set. And if you guys haven't noticed, this is the Crown Carbon Crafting over fenders. There's something going on with my paint right here. Let's not even talk about that. Don't even look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. You don't need to see that. So it pretty much just covers up my, you know, it got rear-ended like you guys seen in my previous video. That 350Z got rear-ended. I showed you guys a brief clip of what the car looked like. But this is what it looks like in the sun. I know you can't really see it because it's the shadows hitting it. But yeah, guys, that is my 350Z KBD N3R front bumper review. I'm going to be coming out with more videos for you guys soon. Like I said, if you guys are into OF, hit me up on Instagram. I got you in the DMs. I'll send you the link. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, then you're going to find out. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Car's looking amazing. Stay tuned for some more videos. I'll be seeing you guys. Bye.